Have you ever wondered if we are living in the final chapter of human history? What if I told you that certain signs, hidden in plain sight, are pointing to the imminent return of Jesus Christ? These aren't just random events or vague prophecies. They are specific, unmistakable markers that are unfolding right before our eyes. But the real question is, are you paying attention? According to a survey conducted by the Pew Research Center, more than 40% of Americans believe that the second coming of Christ will happen in their lifetime. Yet, while many acknowledge this belief, few fully understand the gravity of the signs that will precede it. The Bible doesn't leave us in the dark. It provides clues, but not in the way you'd expect. Could it be that these signs are already happening, right under our noses, without us even realizing it? Picture this. A man named James lived in the bustling city of New York. He was an ordinary guy, had a regular job, lived in a modest apartment, and was by no means deeply religious. One night, he stumbled upon a documentary about the end times and the return of Christ. Something in it caught his attention, a specific prophecy about wars and natural disasters preceding Christ's return. The very next day, James heard on the news that a massive earthquake had struck, followed by political unrest in multiple countries. Chills ran down his spine. He couldn't shake the feeling that he had just witnessed the fulfillment of something bigger than himself. But what if this was only the beginning? Sign 1. Global deception. The Bible warns us of widespread deception before Christ returns. In Matthew 24 verse 24, Jesus says, "For false Christs and false prophets will appear and perform great signs and wonders to deceive, if possible, even the elect." We live in an age where truth is constantly distorted. Fake news, deepfakes, and misinformation are rampant. People are being misled, whether politically, socially, or spiritually. Could the rise of deception in today's world be one of the first signs? But here's the contradiction. While technology has given us the tools to uncover truth, it's also provided a platform for mass deception. Never before has it been so easy to be informed yet misled. It's a strange paradox, one that leaves us questioning what's real and what's fabricated. Sign 2. Wars and rumors of wars. For centuries, wars have been a part of human history. But Matthew 24 verses 6 to 7 speaks of a specific time when you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. It's not just about conflict, but the escalation of global tension. Today, we are witnessing unprecedented levels of political instability. Nations on the brink of conflict, superpowers squaring off, and alliances breaking down. The scale and intensity of global unrest have never been higher. Is this what was foretold? But what if I told you that there's another layer to this? One that isn't talked about as much, but is perhaps even more alarming than global warfare? Stay with me, because the next sign might just reveal how close we truly are. Sign 3. Natural disasters increasing in frequency. Every year, natural disasters seem to be getting worse. Hurricanes are more violent, wildfires more devastating, and earthquakes more frequent. But is this a coincidence? In Luke 21 verse 11, Jesus specifically mentions that there will be great earthquakes, famines, and pestilences in various places, and fearful events and great signs from heaven. In 2020 alone, over 22 natural disasters in the United States caused damage exceeding $1 billion each. These events aren't just disasters. They are the earth groaning, as Romans 8 verse 22 says, as in the pains of childbirth. What makes this more chilling is that these birth pains are intensifying. They are a signal that something, or rather, someone, is about to arrive. Are we witnessing the earth's final contractions before the second coming of Christ? Yet, here lies the contradiction. While some attribute these disasters to climate change and human activity, others see it as a direct fulfillment of biblical prophecy. Both views may have merit, but what if these natural calamities aren't just environmental issues? They're spiritual alarms? What if the world isn't just warming up, it's winding down? Sign 4. The gospel preached to all nations. The final sign Jesus spoke about is found in Matthew 24 verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come. In today's age of technology, this prophecy is closer to being fulfilled than ever before. The internet, social media, and digital platforms have made it possible for the message of Christ to reach every corner of the globe. According to the Joshua Project, more than 7,000 people groups are yet to hear the gospel. But with the rapid spread of digital evangelism, this gap is closing fast. Could it be that we are on the brink of fulfilling this final condition? Here's where the problem lies. Most people are unaware or indifferent to these signs. The world is consumed by daily routines, personal ambitions, and endless distractions. We've become so caught up in the here and now that we've forgotten to watch for the eternal. Jesus warned in Matthew 24 verse 42, "Therefore keep watch, because you do not know on what day your Lord will come." But are we keeping watch, or are we being lulled into spiritual sleep? Before you dismiss these signs as coincidences or exaggerations, take a moment to reflect. The signs are not just predictions, they're warnings, signals, and reminders that time is running out. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, one thing is undeniable. The world as we know it is changing, and it's changing fast. The question is, will you be ready when the final trumpet sounds? Will you be prepared when the sky splits open and the King of Kings returns? The signs are there. The time is now. Are you watching? Or are you too distracted to see what's right in front of you?